Welcome to Pull Up Podcast. We're here for another episode. Today we're going to review... We all went to the Zalympix event, so we're going to review the event, say what was our, our favorites from the box.
For sure.
We smoked the rest of the box off camera. It was just taking too long to get through them all, and we wanted to be able to post it somewhat around Zalympix or afterwards.
Yeah, we wanted to get some... we wanted to get the content out, and Zalympix happened at the same time that we were trying to finish reviewing the box. So I think all in all, it's a good experience for sure, but we definitely would like to see some type of different ways that Zalympix is voting, at least. All in all, I think the event was great. I think we all had a great time. I think everybody had a great time. I think for the second Zalympix in Michigan, it was... shout out to Exotic Matter and the team at Zalympix and everybody else who helped kind of put that together. They did a wonderful job. I just need some sauce on my pierogies next time. Other than that, it was a great step up from last year, venue wise and everything. I think definitely next year there needs to be an even bigger venue.
Yeah, I would say. They probably didn't realize how busy it was going to be. Like, it was fun.
Yeah.
The setup was cool. It's a little tight, though.
Out of the box, I think 6 was, or it was a 6 or 7 that was like our favorite last time. And then obviously 1, since we already know which one number 1 was. But
yeah,
it's dope for Archive. I was very happy for them, They've been doing their thing. And a lot of people were talking about the freshness of the bud, like from when it was cropped until when somebody could smoke it. And the bud was getting a lot more drier as it, normal,
it felt
normal,
it was pretty dry.
Yeah, like normal.
Like, it felt dry. Even if it still broke up fine sometimes, but it felt pretty dry, even being sealed.
Yeah, well, that's what the guys at Archive were talking about. They're like, well, we saw what our bud looked like in the packaging, like for the ZA box, and it was totally different than what we, put in. Obviously, dryness, transport, all those types of factors come into to play there. Shout out PG.
The logistics are tough for sure.
For sure. Shout out PG. Shout out High Tech. We were all kind of together at the ZA. It was a good time. Shout out Max Meds for doing the rolls and the whole GT crew. Fatty's crew pulled up. It was great to see them there.
So you guys are actually rolling there.
Yeah, we did a little short live rolling, something that we'll do this coming weekend at Fatty's Fest as well.
Your booth was banging.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was a good time at that little spot. We didn't even get to go out and mingle as much as we wanted to, but it was still cool for everyone to come up to us. At the beginning, I wanted to go get a coffee, and I completely forgot to go get a coffee from those guys.
It was so busy.
Yeah,
it was honestly when I went for maybe an hour.
Yeah, no, that was the peak times when you guys were there, where you couldn't really move outside. Yeah,
I went outside and I was like, oh, this is
outside was good. Yes, outside was good.
It felt more packed than inside.
It felt more packed, but at least it was open. I love that it was open.
Yeah,
that was the greatest thing. It was open. It was a beautiful day too.
They got really good weather.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Really good. The weather.
Yeah, I was happy.
Came out was perfect. But yeah, they run a really good event. I would definitely agree. For me, my pick was probably number 1. Sherb.
1, yeah.
Is it Sherb?
Sherb cream pie.
Sherb cream pie.
They won hardest hitting or something like that, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is. It's potent. For me, it had the most flavor.
I was gonna say the terps on it are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michigander Fire won something as well. He won. I know Archive won the best overall, but I forgot what Michigander Fire won. He won something for his red runs.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it was though. It was hard to hear. It was hard to hear while everything was going.
Yeah, I didn't know when they were doing it or not doing it.
I don't know if you guys were there. It was later in the night.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys were there 100%.
Yeah, it feels like they need space for that stage area.
What I wish they would do it in the beginning. If you want to come and hear the announcements, come in the beginning, and then you can celebrate throughout the night.
Hang out after.
Yeah,
I agree. That would be cool.
I don't know. It was just brainstorming different. We were talking between us and we were everyone's kind of fucked up at night and
Yeah, by the end of it. Yeah,
by the end of it.
Whatever.
I think they didn't want too many people to leave before.
I don't think people would leave. I think people would hang out. You know?
It'd be nice if there was enough space to have like tables for people to like sit and roll up and like.
That was another thing.
I wanted to bring a grinder and stuff, and I was like, "There's not gonna be space." For
yeah,
there.
Like, the Jars speakeasy was cool. Shout out to Jars. That was cool. That was a good vibe. Yeah, that was a good vibe.
It was so smoky in there.
Yeah, it was a little. It was hot. It was a little hot.
Wow,
it was a little hot.
But it was a really cool setup.
100%.
Who else was there? High Tech was there.
Yeah, High Tech, Michigan Under Fire, Gons Detroit, Ghostbusters. I might be missing one.
Red Eye, maybe.
I don't know if they had a booth.
I don't know if they were.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, they were giving stuff away.
They were giving stuff away. Yeah, everyone was there, though. Shout out to everyone that, showed up and supported the Zalympix. It's definitely for the culture. Like I said last year on a story post, it's for the culture, and we're progressing it here in Michigan, and it's just, I think it's definitely different than the High Times Cup and all of those things. We'd like to see the voting. We were just talking before we got on the pod, and we were talking about, the Electoral College and the populist vote. We'd like to see something like that, which would be cool, It'd be cool to see something like that where, you have the consumer basis and then you have the judge basis where there's, like, an actual judge panel or something like that. I don't know.
I think, like, there's some people who take it to like the extreme, right? Like
for sure.
When we all smoke, you're like very invested in picking out the flavors and seeing how it smokes.
The smoothness.
There's some people who just smoke kind of.
Yeah, just smoke.
Yeah,
100%.
They don't think about that stuff. It's more just a relaxing, chill thing.
100%.
I'm gonna pee real fast. You guys are gonna.
Yeah. Go piss. We might spark up.
Coming up soon. What are we?
What do we have, guys? What do we have with the Organitip? Shout out Organitip. Cherry Zest from 710.
You guys review.
So, Julius, we have Cherry Zest 710, you say?
Yes.
And then this is Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the recent drop. Shout out 710. And then what do we have in the proper tip? Proper Doinks. Shout out Proper Doinks. We got Original Z Proper Doinks tip. Hell yeah. We're excited for that. Which one should we spark up before Andrew comes? We spark the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I need to check my phone, bro. This shit's crazy. All right, let's spark this up. Make sure you guys, I feel like there's more and more etiquette, education that's happening now, but make sure you light the joint properly, fully get it embered, rotate the joint, rotisserie it. Yeah. Jeff, can you see if anybody called me, though, for real? The one with no case.
No.
Cool. All right, so we're sparking that Cherry Zest right now. Getting it fully embered. I'm going to take my time with it. It's lighting good. It's catching. The burn smell is good. I wouldn't say it's a bad smell off the burn.
So you went to the 710 party the day before, both of you, right?
Yeah. We ended up stopping by. I stopped for a little while. Joyce was there longer than I was. It was my first time at Hotbox Social.
Really nice place.
Yeah, very, very nice space they have. They kind of have like a little entrance space to the right, then kind of like a kitchen type of area, and then like a little living room type of vibe, and then like an outside section, which was nice.
I believe now they're allowing like regular.
Yeah, I saw that too.
B2B.
I saw that too.
You
Yeah.
can pay I think you pay an amount, and then you can go and roll up and smoke. And
how often are they allowing that, though? I think it's like certain days, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go just.
Yeah, I would like to go too. Yeah, to see what the vibe is. 100%.
Working out of there, hanging out. It's kind of cool.
Right.
That's something I think we miss in general.
I think it's coming soon. Like, our boys that are working on it right now, know, I think it's definitely on the come up in Michigan. We had a dinner with Neil, cannabis attorney, and we asked him, we're like, how is this going to happen in Michigan? Like, he's like, well, it was the legislation kind of was made during COVID, so they kind of didn't really know what was going to happen. So now I guess they're increasing, increasing like getting it started and whatnot. There's a couple coming out, I think, in Ann Arbor and stuff like that. So
I wonder if they're allowing, like, you think they'll ever allow, like, a mixed use, like,
with alcohol,
cigar lounge, they allow, like a cigar lounge and weed and alcohol, like just a place where you can smoke and drink.
it'll be a very expensive license.
It has to be, right? Yeah. They're all different departments.
Yeah, yeah. Or, maybe it's just you buy all three, but I don't know if the government would ever allow that.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I can say that one thing I thought Zalympix brought out that was not good was, like, if people were part of Zalympix, they were, like, most of the people that were part of it seemed to be happy to like, market it, to post it.
Yeah.
But there were so many people who were not a part of it that, like, wanted to kind of take a chance to shit on it. When, like, if you're not a part of it, just don't say anything about it.
For sure.
Like, everyone has different events.
Yeah, events and
I know
opinions.
Certain people had feelings and whatever towards it, but, like, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Because, like, if you have an event, even if it is, some of these people might do the event with you. It's like, it's so negative on everybody.
I was about to say, there's no reason to have any, like, negative feeling or putting it down or things of that nature. There's critique and things of that nature and constructive criticism always, which is good. But when you're just hating and whatever, it's like, like I said, like I always say, like, it's for the culture, man. It's for, like, weed people to get together and smoke and, whatever, have a good time.
Regardless of the vote and all that kind of, like, technical stuff, I guess, people that smoke weed like to smoke weed with other people. Mm-hmm. So, like, any event where they get together, like, people are going to go. They want to have fun. It's a lot of industry people. A lot of us that work in the industry go and hang out and talk to people we don't get to see all the time. So, like, I don't know. There was a lot of negativity attached to it, I feel like, from outside sources. And I was like, this is such a waste of time.
Let me see what you guys think.
I would like to say, I would love to see the judge set up where, like, it is people who smoke and, like, have a little bit more of an understanding than a regular consumer.
I know what you mean. That would be really cool.
I have no issue with, like, the deciding vote being the end consumer.
They're popular.
Because they are the ones that spend the most money.
For sure, and want to be part of it, yeah.
But, like, you should get someone who
a different opinion,
it in, like, I guess, like, in a full fashion to at least do a secondary review of it. Because there are brands who are going to say, I'm growing quality and I want to know quality-wise what's best, not what people vote for, or what people like brand-wise or like, because I would say the Candy Fumes is solid, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's opinion is different, but it's like, I want to get some educated opinions in one small space to vote.
I see what you mean. And I'm with that. I would like that as well. I think it'd be cool to see what what these types of smokers versus, the general public come up with.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
But I think overall they did.
Overall it was great. Really well. Yeah, overall it was great.
It was set up well. They had the one thing that just kind of Detroit sucks for it is parking.
Man.
The parking really sucks in
Detroit. The parking was not fun for that area for sure. It was just because there's a lot of people,
It was a lot of people, but Detroit is not built for parking.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go eat anywhere afterwards?
No, we ended up going home. Julius did it. Julius did.
At Owl.
He went and ate some
Stopped
Owl.
at Owl. Owl's great for on the way home.
Yeah.
You ate there or you took it home with you?
No, I just
took it home. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I went to bed. I was tired.
We were real busy when I got there.
Yeah.
Owl's always.
You saw the Jars guys there.
Yeah. I saw them, and then it was so busy in there, I didn't get to talk to them, so I ended up just walking out.
For sure.
I made a short trip. That big of crowd sometimes gets to me.
100%. Yeah.
PG had what? Their sure pie hand rolls, right?
They were passing out.
Me one. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
In their box, they did what? The box with high tech.
Yes.
What was in the box?
So, they're doing a collaborative box between Peninsula Gardens and High Tech. It's Peninsula Sherp Cream Pie, I want to say. Am I right?
I think it's
Or is it the Runts?
I think it's the Runts.
Or is it the Sherp Cream Pie? No, I'm pretty sure it's the Sherp Cream Pie. It's their entry. And then it's High Tech's Los Muertos in an eighth. Excuse me, and then it's runts times Los Muertos for the flour combo.
Right. The runts
For the donut.
in the donut.
Right.
You guys rolled that one, right?
Yeah, so that's what's in that collaborative box. I don't know what they're gonna go for, but yeah, they'll be releasing real soon.
Yeah, by next week.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
By next week, end of next week, they'll release.
Did you guys try any of the rosin from the 710 drop?
I did not.
Yeah, actually I did. Mikhail, shout out #helps on Instagram. He I asked him, I was like, we were at Zalympix, I was like, bro, like I've seen it and I dabbed the full melt of their stuff that was really tasty and smooth. I dabbed that at the 710 event, and then I saw Mikhail and I asked him, I was like, yo, do you have any like Michigan stuff that like cold cure kind of stuff that I can try? And yeah, he put it in a Puffco and it tasted amazing. Like I would love to try that in a donut. I forgot the name of it. It was really stoned, but it was one of the Percy ones for sure. I know that. I forgot which flavor it was though. Me and Pearl hit it. It was really, really good. It was really good. I told him, I was like, if you have another Percy pack, we'll definitely cop it, you know?
Yeah.
Just to try them.
I had all three out of a proxy.
Okay, dope.
I
The
like the
Proxy's
Proxy
great.
a
The
lot.
Proxy's great.
I like it because it's like, believe it or not, I learned how to smoke a tobacco pipe when I was younger. Like an old school tobacco pipe where you make that.
Okay.
And I can kind of hit it that way. Like I'm used to it.
For sure.
And it tastes so good. Like I can
Yeah,
do it where
it's
I don't
smooth.
get too much.
It's smooth.
smoke. Yeah. So I tried all of them out of there. I have some for you guys to try from all three too.
Yeah, definitely
see.
would love to try. Thank you.
Their pod device was pretty solid. I haven't got down
The
like,
pod,
I
yeah.
haven't got down very far, but it hits pretty good. The flavor on the
Nice.
Starburst OG solid.
Okay.
Their
Yeah.
branding's so cool.
The branding is great. The art, being different and things like that, that they do. Their marketing is awesome. Yeah, they came out and they did it right for sure. Their party was awesome. Their launch party was great. Other than that, I mean, I'm excited to see what else they have going on. Maybe GT can do some noodle joints with them.
That'd be very cool.
You know, but definitely would love to see new flavors from them for Michigan specifically. Yeah, honestly, I've tried some of the Cali stuff, and since you're hitting it, I think this stuff is almost this cherry zest is on par, honestly, better than some of the stuff that I've tried from Cali from 710.
Yeah,
I think they really took care of this batch real well.
It's an interesting flavor.
I think it's real nice. I don't get too much ashy taste or background noise out of it. I do get a nice fruity, if you want to say cherry taste.
I get very cherry in the inhale.
Front, yes, in the
Yeah.
front, definitely.
The back end of it's like earthy.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention too much.
Yeah, it's on the exhale. It's like a little bit earthy, but it's quality smoke. The ash, if you can see it. What camera can I point to, Jeff?
What's that?
What camera is gonna get the joint?
That's your camera right there.
That one.
Yeah, way back there.
Bro,
I doubt you can see.
you know what? Proper's got the doink camera, bro. He's really
saw
doing
that?
them. Yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
send you
Jeff.
that.
We gotta send you
Anthony was
that.
Talking some mad shit to me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so Anthony Pearl Detroit, I'm calling you out. I know you were talking a little bit of shit when you sent this to me. He sent me a picture, right? And it's a proper Doinks doing his
Podcast,
his review, and
yeah.
it's one camera that's just showing the joint.
And it's like a
There's one
zoomed in,
camera
like
zoomed in
yeah,
on the joint that's
yeah.
burning.
like he sits there and holds it, and it like he just puts it right back there so that the camera
Anthony
is
sent
always
it to
on
me.
it. Yeah.
He might not have been calling me out, but I want to call him out anyway. But it looked sweet. It was like so clear. You could see it as it goes down.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah. Yeah, the doink cam.
Speaking of the devil, of proper Doinks, the second joint we're gonna smoke
Yes.
is
Original Z?
Original Z
Yes.
with the proper tip, the brand new batch that he just dropped.
Yeah. Shout
If he
out
drops the
Proper.
Sacramento Kings one, I gotta get one. I want the Kings to win so bad.
Is Sacramento Kings is basketball, right?
Yeah, they're playing the Warriors right now.
Are they right now?
Yeah,
Or
they
like
played,
in
I think,
the-
yesterday or the day
In
before.
the games, yeah.
But they won the first game.
Playoffs.
And they're like young and underrated. They're very good. The heat maintenance is very good on this. The ash is solid too.
Thought it was smoking better than the cherry zest sample they gave us, but that was they had a Cali sticker on it.
The noodle?
Yeah.
Was it cherry zest? I thought I got a Watson one.
They did have some.
They had some Watsons too. Yes.
Yeah, I had a cherry zest there, and they gave me another one, and I smoked it after the event.
Are those hand rolled?
They gotta
could
be.
machine
They
rolled.
are. I don't know.
They
The
could
little
be.
ones-
They could throw them in a what's it called, in a roller,
Yeah,
like a cigarette roller or something. You know, you could throw a noodle in there and just pour and tamp and twist. You know, you could. I don't know how they're done though.
I would say the rosin probably competes with
The stuff on the Michigan market.
with everything on the Michigan market.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
I mean, that's kind of their thing, is quality, right? But I would say it competes. It tastes very good. I don't know how it'll be for donuts. I think only one of them seemed like really good texture for a donut. But they smoked good out of a proxy.
I really got to do something with my peak. I'm probably gonna put it up for
I want to buy a
giveaway.
proxy
The
now.
giveaway. Yeah, I want the proxy.
When I'm
Just 'cause
home,
it's
I'd rather
smoother.
do that instead of like leave and go smoke a joint
And then
have to
shower
come
and all
shower,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice to just walk outside. I'll be honest though, I hit all 3 710 labs. This might be controversial. I hit all 3 710 labs.
The full mel or what?
Whatever was in the Percy pack,
Okay.
and I hit Slur Up after.
I mean, bro, come on.
And Slur Up is so good, bro.
I mean, Select Pheno really does it, you know, and he's the most meticulous, like detailed, quality control person that I have met for rosin.
And there's like depth to his flavors.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
like you hit
And it's
it
his
initially.
palate.
Yeah, you like hit it initially, and there's like a fruitiness that comes off immediately. But then, like as you exhale and stuff, there's more depth to the flavor. I feel like 710 had depth, but it felt like the same flavor throughout. Where
For
like
sure.
his had a little bit more of like
Sap.
something.
Notes.
Yeah, something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They're both as high quality as you can get here.
100%.
Like they're just something a little extra. And that's batch to batch too, right? Rosin is like some weed they grow, it makes amazing rosin. Some weed doesn't. It just doesn't do the job.
I really like this. Like, I would buy a couple zips of this just to have for me and Joyce, you know, like all of us to smoke.
I don't know if I would.
Really?
Yeah, I like the way it smokes,
Smokes, that's
I
what I'm
have
saying.
I have
It
an
smokes
ounce of
great,
it.
yeah.
and I will smoke through the ounce, but I don't think I would go back to buy the strain. Nothing against the smoke. The smoke is solid, but I think the strain is not for me.
I can
But
see
I will
why there's a
I
zest
will enjoy mixing this with.
hash.
I feel like this could use some fruitiness, like a really fruity hash to it,
Hash, yeah.
like Slur Up in there. I
Grape
feel like would be
guava.
really good. Grape guava would be really good too.
Yes.
Why does grape and pineapple seem to be such good donut?
It's just,
rosin?
I feel it's just a prominent taste. It's a very dominant taste. It's a very full forward taste. Grapes has that, like, you know, that candy taste.
Yeah,
You know?
I had the pineapple with Julius from Cannister Creations.
Mhm.
That one was amazing. I haven't dabbed the one from Select. He gave me a pineapple.
So I give you some pineapple.
Yeah,
Nice.
he was very nice to me. Thank you, Kevin, for that day.
Must have been sitting on that one. I don't think he's watched it for.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. He was not supposed to sell it,
Mhm.
but he hooked me up. He took care of me.
All the number
So
runners.
that's a interesting topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted a King Sour Waves meme today. Did you see that?
That was so funny.
The Doja meme.
Yeah, Doja posted it too. I
He
thought it was
posted it?
great. Yeah,
Oh, I did
thought it was
not see
great.
that he posted it.
I thought it was great. I posted it, and then I'm like, man, is this maybe like wrong, or should I not post this? Like,
Yeah. No, it's
and then Doja
yeah.
posted it. I thought it was funny. Honestly,
It is
It
funny.
was funny.
Yeah.
Like, not to speak on the situation or anything.
Yeah, no, it's just between their internal team and whatnot, but those are number runners. I gotta get me one of those 420 shirts that they're
yeah.
about to release.
I want the shorts.
The shorts
are
and the
sweet.
bucket hat would be
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
I love those kind of shorts for summertime.
With the basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
golf polo
Yeah.
for fatties.
Fire.
I'm thinking. You remember the polo prints where it used to have 2 golf clubs crossed with each other?
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
thinking
Like
we just
polo,
do a
polo.
joint, and we just
Crossed
patterned it
it.
through the whole shirt.
The
Fatties joint, and just print it on the whole shirt.
On the whole shirt?
Yeah,
That's
white
that'd
with
be a
green
badass
joints or
design.
brown joints, something like that.
That'd be a badass design.
I wonder what kind of looks I'd get at the golf course.
I think people would be like trying to look and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a joint." Like what?
Oh man, I still can't believe that I shot my best score when I smoked the most, and then I shot a terrible score.
I'm telling you, me and Joey went for our first round. I played great for my first round. We smoked 3-4 donuts, smoked I don't know how many flour rolls. The next day I went and played at Pine Trace. So I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" You know, I've shot like way over. Like if I would have played 18, I would have shot over 100. And you know it's not good. So and I didn't smoke as much.
50.
I didn't smoke as much. I shot 53 that day, bro.
It's all your mental space too.
Oh
I feel like.
yeah, literally.
When I go in like stressed or like after work, and I'm like still thinking about work,
100%.
I never play well.
100%. It's all the energy and the vibe and the feeling. I feel like for golf, you have to really be in the zone mentally.
Yeah, you have to be present for sure. You can't like be thinking about what weed am I gonna source while I'm trying to hit the ball
or trying to change your Delta flight, like I was doing.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Have you golfed today, Julius? No. I'm pretty excited to see what this event in the summer is gonna be like.
The golf ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about
with 517 golf, right?
Yes. You guys think we're ready for this one or no?
Yeah, I'd say we're probably good. I'll take a couple more puffs of this. So I smoked some weed from the UK today.
What?
Me and Julius smoked the first bag. Chi got the Zaza. I forget the name of the first strain. I have Sosa left. I'll get the names and I'll save that one for a podcast.
Sosa.
I swear to you, some of the best weed I've smoked.
Awesome.
Recently. Like it tasted
grown
so
in
good.
the UK or what? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's
some sort of hype.
Yeah,
hype brand.
some Cali weed in the
UK. Yeah.
But it smoked really good. The first batch we smoked was like biscotti and I forget what other strains, but it smoked really good too. It burned perfectly.
Jimmy goes to me the other day. He's like, "So let me ask you this: if we were at the restaurant and we all had to put our phones in, how long you would last?" I was like, "I'm already gonna just pay the bill. Like, I need my phone, you know." And I'm already feeling that right now. Like to ask Jeff again, like, "Hey, has anybody called? Like, what's going on? You know, like, is there anything that we need to pay attention to? Like."
Yeah,
it's like crazy, man. Yeah, it is.
The same
for
thing
sure.
happens to me, but
I mean,
I want to get better.
Our livelihood is on our phones for sure. Our bread and butter is through our phones and whatnot. But like life is this without that, you know.
I think in our heads we think that our livelihood is us.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
100%.
Like our phone
100%.
helps us.
Yeah.
do
100%.
But if we don't have it, we'd still be fine. Like if we don't have it for a few hours, just mentally you're so
100%
like, addicted to it.
Addicted to it. Yeah.
Me too. I made a post on Instagram. I'm like, oh, let me check
other stuff
every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, let's see the analytics. Let's see this.
Yeah.
But realistically, no one cares till I post the next time. Like, I can comment back to whoever the next day. I would say as the cherry zest gets a little deeper in the joint, it gets a little gassier.
I was gonna say it's not as full on the cherry, more on that earthiness that you were talking about.
Yeah, but it definitely
it's still smooth.
Still smokes good
yes,
towards the
yes,
end. I will say that much.
No, they did a good job. I hear great things about their facility, and I'm excited to see what else they have for Michigan. Very excited.
I thought it was cool that they like sent out emails. So I was part of the customer blast.
The green room.
Yeah, they sent out an email saying like, yeah, we know the THC is not like crazy high, but that doesn't really matter. And they had like information
about that.
Yeah, which is cool because
they're a very educational company. They want their consumer to be educated on what they are consuming.
And I also would like to say, if somebody is posting and the ash is black or there's an issue with the weed or smoking it, it's white, there's something wrong with the roll. People can't get that mixed up.
For sure. And I don't want to more so say something wrong with the roll. I would more so say
or the storage of the weed.
The storage of the weed, the tightness of the joint. Because the roll can always be rolled fine, but it's more so how do you want that roll to smoke? How do you like to smoke? And I was talking to Bill, Chocolate High Tech, and we spoke about that as well. The tightness of the roll, the way the weed is ground even, the way the weed is then stored afterward after it is rolled. All those factors play in a role in how the weed is going to smoke every time you smoke it. You know?
Yeah, it's also, there's a joint and there's a user.
Yeah.
Just like anything, there's always some user error. There's some people who just don't know yet. But I would say a lot of people that I talked to before that would smoke weed that was not as good is like, a lot of people are starting to learn faster. It seems like than they did before.
Yes, I agree.
Like there's people that I would see with bags and I'd be like, what are you doing? And like recently I'm like, okay, you're like picking up a lot better stuff now than you were before. You're looking for something. All right, so the proper doink is lit. So the big thing I notice is the center is filled on the proper doink tips.
Yes, yeah.
Which for me, like the coned one that I had, the big one, the extra restriction for me is like, it's amazing. I love the way it hits like that.
So usually, not usually, but in most glass tips, they have the little holes all around it, right? And then there's a nice big hole through the middle, you know, to create more airflow. And proper, what he does, he only has the little holes around and a restricted hole in the middle, so that the draw is a little bit not tighter, but how do you explain that? Restricted, yeah. The draw is a little bit more restricted, so that you can get a little bit more fuller taste, and the joint smokes a little bit slower. All those types of things. Yeah, I like that too. The restricted.
Yeah, I'd love to see someone do just a hole in the middle and no holes around the outside.
I don't know how well that would smoke.
There's cigars that smoke like that. So like you chop a hole. It's usually it's different. It is different. So no, the cigars actually go in the order of that. I don't know if there is one that's a hole. That's actually true. Original Z.
Fresh.
Very fresh. The ash is like bone white on that Original Z.
Jeff, you gotta try this cherry zest.
Yeah, then you can pass it to the guys out there if you want. So I guess that we got off topic of Zalympix a little bit.
For sure. I mean, I think we covered what we needed to cover, kind of. Like, you know, it was a great
your
recap.
choice was what, the same as me, number 1?
Yeah, I would obviously for sure pick number 4 for the terps and, like, overall.
Number 4?
Number 1.
Number 1, yeah number 1 for me too.
For the terps and all of that. Not to say that, you know, the best overall, like, to put anything down on that, but my preference is the number 1, that terp specifically.
Yeah. Overall, I'd say to the people that run Zalympix, you guys did awesome.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out.
We have opinions, but we still come to these things and we have fun. And our opinions are never like to belittle anyone or talk smack. It's more just our opinions.
Right. 100%. I'm excited to do ZA 2023 first time in New York. That's going to be cool to experience.
Oh, yeah, you guys are going
We'll be out there just to check it out. We're excited to see that. We saw how well the second, you know, Zalympix did in Michigan, and we're like, we're already going to be in 420,
it's
so
interesting
let's
to
go.
See the products
yeah, exactly. That too.
So different. It's
to
so
see what they have.
Like,
yes.
I don't even know if they're rec. Are they rec?
It's like gray area, I feel like right now. I don't know 100%.
Yeah, I don't know how it goes either. I've always wanted to just go on a trip and try other states' weed. Like go to New Jersey and try the weed.
That's what we were trying to do in Spain.
Missouri.
You know, go there and like buy weed from different places and whatnot. We were bouncing around so much there was no time. We did try weed from one of the clubs there, and it was good. It wasn't bad. Like if I was a normal consumer and you know I walked into a place and I bought that weed, I'd be so happy with it. You know, it would. You know, I don't remember the strain. It wasn't horrible. I want to say maybe 15 a gram or something like that. You know, it wasn't
that's very,
horrible.
very
It was,
fair.
competitive with prices here. Excuse me. I would say definitely the thing out there is they have hash and then they have hash rosin. So like when we refer to hash out here, we're more so referring to hash rosin, right?
Yeah.
They're
have,
referring to hash,
like,
like that Afghan hash.
Yeah.
So they have that as a big scene out there too, especially because of the tobacco smokers
If you
and
like
whatnot.
earthy flavors, that's what
Yeah.
you get. But if you want just flavor,
Hash
with
rosin.
no earthy,
Yeah.
just rosin. to
What's
me
this
always
new?
takes the cakes.
Have you been seeing this Payatella?
I don't know what
What-
it actually is.
Okay, yeah.
But it seems just like
A
process
new-
for a lot of people that just named differently,
Okay,
like in my opinion.
I'm curious. I definitely hope to come around that in New York if it does,
Like,
present
yeah,
itself.
A lot of things, like, they hype up the process, right?
for sure.
They hype up the process more than anything. But, like, at the end of the day, what has the most
What's the end
flavor?
product? Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, exactly.
Like, the process is great, and, like, I get it.
Just
There's
like-
culture behind it, and
Yeah.
there's history behind it.
I mean, just like Dojo was saying, he's like nothing against small batch, but like, what's small batch? I just want to know if the weed's gonna be good or not. Like, is it gonna
is it out
smoke?
gonna smoke
Right.
while I'm smoking, or is it not?
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, it's great if it's small batch. It's wonderful, or whatever you want to call, like whatever words
Yeah,
you
if
want
it's
to
out
use.
smoking everything, more power to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some Rainbow X when you're out there.
Have to get some Rainbow X when we're in New York. Have to. Hope
Rainbow
to
X
get
is,
some for sure.
What was the genetics on
I
it?
have no
RS11 times
Z,
gelato.
probably. I
I
have no
think.
clue. I couldn't tell.
Wasn't it something like that? Gelato X, I think.
I don't know. I swear. Tired?
A little bit.
Doing something for me. Is it doing something?
Yeah.
Doing the dance or no?
See, like, this leaves a very nice taste after.
For sure it does.
It leaves like that nice
Sugar.
Yeah, like sweet
Sugar honey.
Yeah, like a sweet,
Yeah.
citrusy, like honey.
I want to say for that secret session event that I entered for the hash hole, I mixed original Z with cherry runs. And it was
That's gotta be an awesome
smoking with grape
I
guava.
remember the cherry runs from then. It's
Yeah.
so good.
And it was smoking. It was wonderful.
It seems like every strain has its time.
Every strain has its
Like
time.
it's time when it's really amazing, and then
Mm,
like it always
For sure,
tapers
for
off
sure.
a little bit.
yeah. I remember buying that box back, that hash hole box that they sent, and definitely, of course, there's bias, but definitely, I feel like ours was really tasting well. Like,
Did you guys win that one?
yeah, we won that
Yeah, you
one. That
won
was
that
very
one. I
cool.
was gonna
That was
say, I
very
thought you
cool.
did.
We won a couple. We won one was the best taste and best roll or something like that. There was two of them.
So like, how do
Um,
you guys go about this? Like when you guys did that, what was your process in the selection?
That was the current combo that I was smoking on.
Both of you, like you and Julius? Or
I
just-
think it was me at the time. Julius, I don't think was even like he was like starting to get into the GT and the Flintstone
Okay. Now you're
rolling stuff.
Now Julius is fully invested.
Fully throttled, right?
There's no going back.
No, never.
This is smoking really nice. I would say this probably is out smoking the permanent marker to me.
Really?
Yeah. I like the permanent marker.
I think it is.
Don't get me wrong,
too.
but the smoothness
Until
of
the
it,
end, but yeah,
the smoothness of it for this Mega Z is really nice.
Man,
the permanent is a
Not
little
Mega
why
It's
am I
original
being?
Z.
Why am I having such a blind? Like, why am I not like
It's
seeing the
also-
same
it's
thing
all
you guys
subjective.
too? I think more so. I haven't smoked enough of both.
This is
Maybe.
my second smoke of the original Z.
That's me too. That's what I'm saying.
And,
Well, no, I've had some of the original Z by itself, but maybe not as much paid attention to it fully, like how we are now. But I'd smoked the perm enough to know the perm for sure.
I may also, I haven't smoked the perm second time. I might smoke one of the perms after with the other proper tip because I like
Excuse
the
me, guys.
restrictedness. How did I smoke the first permanent marker? I rolled the
You
whole
rolled the whole
eighth.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. So same thing, yeah. That was a good roll. I love this tip.
I feel like the permanent gets harsher towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah.
I don't know. I smoked mine all the way down. I was good, smooth as fuck. Andrew, tell me, do you like this or no?
What is it?
What do you think about this later? They
The
good?
sticker?
No, I don't think that one is a sticker.
Yeah, it's a sticker.
Is it?
Yeah, they're all stickers.
Really?
Yeah, Bic is always a sticker, yeah.
Really?
The sticker should be further though.
Right down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like these. These were done by somebody on Etsy. This one.
That one?
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, they wrapped it a little
yeah,
bit.
they wrapped it.
But they're sweet.
Yeah, it's
I think
cool.
you should put the art on there. The art looks so cool.
For sure.
Like
Do you
for
see
me, when I
anything?
look at Bic lighters, I always buy them based on the design.
100%. Do you see anything cool on this? Like wrong or right or?
No, it looks cool.
Nobody notices, bro.
GT Rolling Co.
Nobody ever notices. I swear I want to release it. Give 'em up.
Oh, no T. Yeah, because your brain fills it in. Your brain fills it in. I don't think people are going to sit there and care.
I think
It's a
they
free
will
lighter.
though. You'll definitely
No,
get people that'll
You'll probably
post
have more
it, be
people
like-
post about it.
For
and get
sure,
more
yeah,
attention from it
100%.
Than if you spelled it correctly.
That's too funny.
Honestly. You'll have so many people like clowning on you that you'll get a ton of attention
That's
for it.
too funny.
You should do it for just that reason to see if it's true.
So funny.
I'll take the lighter with the missing T. I don't care.
Right.
Still gonna light.
You're
The
gonna
lighter,
still
I
gonna
never-
light. Yeah.
I never
yeah.
have enough of these things.
Yeah.
The ash is immaculate.
We gotta add a
That's what it
taser or
is.
something on there. Smoke for tase or something. I don't know. We're missing the T on the taste. Big.
Is there a language where TASE is like taste in their
Taste.
language? Yeah. I will say the one big difference from like one of the first batches I smoked of the original Z is there was like the taste was like this is prominent, like it's you could taste
Yeah, but it was
wasn't
prominent.
in your
I know what you're
face.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
I was
saying.
thinking the same. I didn't want to say
Yeah.
it was lacking flavor, but like
It's not lacking
It's
flavor.
not,
It's
but compared to
compared
it's
to
not
like-
as
yeah,
it's not as
right.
boom. Like here's the taste and like
yeah, that was like in
you
your
know in
mouth,
your mouth like
and it
you're
wouldn't, like,
yeah.
It would be like an hour later, and he'd be like, "Man, that taste
Yeah.
is really good. Like, I'm gonna go roll me another one."
Mhm.
That one, there's like, but there's not batches that come out like that every time. I'm starting to tell myself this because I get irritated. I want like the immaculate batch all the time. Heat maintenance is perfect on this one.
Yeah, it burns great. I fuck with that tip style though for sure. That restriction on the joint.
Yeah, and I think even like
For airflow.
Julius is a tiny bit looser. I think if he rolls it looser, it'll still burn amazing.
Mhm.
Probably end the podcast, and we can just go smoke this outside and hang out.
Yeah, run it.